Hello and welcome to Saturday. So last night, my brother and his girlfriend were in the basement. They were watching something on the television, and they were trying to. I don't know what just happened there, but they were trying to watch something and wasn't working. So they called me down to help troubleshoot. Tried some things. Ultimately, just rebooting the router worked because that tends to always work. So I figured, okay, well, that's it fixed. So I've got nothing better going on this evening. Let me just hang out here. And they wanted to watch a movie, and that movie would be Hocus Pocus, the 1993 cult classic at this point. Initially a Disney flop, it has become a widely beloved film because it just got aired during on the Disney Channel during Halloween time, and it just kind of developed that cult classic status from there. So, what is Pocus about? Well, essentially, you have three witches from 1693 trying to gain their eternal youth. And through some circumstances, they are prevented and they are unable to. Well, for all intents and purposes, they kind of die, right? And then one fateful night, 300 years later, by accident or some mysterious circumstances that I won't really get into too much, essentially, they come to life for one more night to see if they can complete their ritual. If the sun comes up, they're pretty much dead. So the movie follows our heroes, who are high school students and a third grader, going about their daily lives on a Halloween Eve. Well, no, on Halloween, right? So they revitalize the witches, and they need to spend the rest of the night essentially trying to stop them from regaining this youth. And overall, it was a very okay, like, it's a very B movie kind of thing. I could see why it was a box office bomb, but I can also see why it has become a cult classic. It's got enough charm and character. It's also has Sarah Jessica Parker, who is gorgeous, and she's like the best part of the film. So that's a good reason to watch it. Basically, like, that's essentially the entire plot. There is a second movie in the series, Hocus Pocus 2, which came out again instead of it came out 30 years later, I believe. Oh no, it came out in 2022. They really should have done it 30 years later. Does the plot say 30 years later? It says, yeah, 29 years later is the plot. Really? Like, they needed to do that. Well, they could have waited 1 year, right? They could have waited 1 year, or just set it in the future. Either way, what else can you do? Probably gonna watch that next year. We'll see how it goes, but it was rather enjoyable, and yeah, it definitely is deserving of that Halloween cult classic status. We'll see if I end up watching the other one next year, but solid enough film, really. It was nice hanging out with them and just watching, chatting, having a beer, dunking on some of those silly things in the film, and just, it's one of those movies where you don't really need to take it too seriously, so you're just kind of joking around, and very funny. Anyway, that's Ramagala here for today. So, thank y'all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.